Hi friends, now the part 2, second day of intermediate first chapter functions, long questions. Okay, na? This is intermediate first year maths A by me Nagaraj sir. Please subscribe my channel. Yesterday in previous class we have discussed about first theorem, F maps from A to B, G maps from B to C bijections. Then prove that G circle F maps from A to C bijection. And the second theorem is F maps from A to B, G maps from B to C bijections. Then prove that G circle F whole inverse equal F inverse circle G inverse. These two are very most important, and more two important questions are there. Now in this video, in this class, we'll discuss about third and fourth. So here one small information is that you must prepare one by one. Means if you perfect on first question, then only go to second question. Next, after getting perfection on second question, then go to third question, then go fourth question, then fifth question. So four most important four questions are there. These four are very most important. If you know these four, you have 7 marks in your hand. Okay, now let us see what is the third question. What is the third question? If F maps from A to B is bijection, then prove that F circle F inverse equal to IB and F inverse circle F equal IA. Okay, this is the question. If F maps from A to B is bijection, then prove that F circle F inverse is equal to IB and F inverse circle F equal to IA. Okay, na? This is the question. In this question, F is given A to B bijection. Okay, leave it. F means A to B. F inverse means inverse of F. What is IB and IA? IA means identity function. I means identity function. So IB means also identity function. But here A means identity function from A to A. From B means identity function from B to B. Right? And moreover, identity function means IA maps from A to A. That means IA of some small a equal to small b. Okay? IB is the identity function. IB means map from B to B. Okay? How can we define? We defined as IB of small b is equal to small b. Okay? This is called identity function definition. If it is on A, IA of A equal to A. If you want on B, IB of B equal to B. If you want to IC also, we can write IC of small c equal to small c, like that. Okay? So we got some information about identity function. Identity function always bijection. Two questions are given. One is F circle F inverse equal to IB. The second question is F inverse circle F equal to IA. Okay, na? Two questions are there. So first one, F circle F inverse equal to IB. Second question, F inverse circle F equal IA. Very simple. Okay. First simplify this. What are the terms in the given question? First term is F. Write down F. Okay, na? Just follow what I am saying. Okay, na? Don't think about question. What is first one? F. F write down. What is next to F inverse? F inverse write down. Next what? F circle F inverse. Okay. F circle F inverse write down. Now tell me. F maps from A to A. Given that A to B bijection. So F maps from A to B bijection. Next, second one, F inverse. F is A to B. F inverse what? Reverse. B to A. Okay, now very good. F inverse maps from B to A is bijection. Next to F circle F inverse. See, maps from, what is the first one? This is first one, F inverse. Okay, then second F. If it is one more there, that is third. If one more is there, that is fourth. Like so. So start from here and go left side. So this is the first F inverse. F inverse start from where? B. So write down B. So F inverse B started at B and moves towards A. and immediately F A to B. So completely B to A and A to B. So overall from B to B. So B to B is what? Bijection. Right? So we got it left hand information. F circle F inverse is B to B. Then what about right hand IB? IB means what? Just now I have told you. IB means also B to B. Okay, na? What is this? Is an identity function. I means identity function. Okay, let us observe left hand side F circle F inverse. This is right hand side IB. Okay, na? What is the domain here? Capital B. What is the domain here? Capital B. So both having same domain. So therefore, F circle F inverse and IB have same domain. Have same domain. Okay, na? 50% is complete of the first question. We have to prove first of all domains are equal. The next case ranges are equal. So it is divided into two categories, two cases. Case 2. Case 1. Okay, how to prove case 2? What is the case 2? Ranges are equal, we have to prove. So what is given? F of A to B bijection. From that I am taking F maps from A to B is onto. Okay, that implies F of small a equal what? Onto definition. F of A equal B. What is B? For all B belongs to capital B. What is A? There exists A belongs to capital B. That's all. F of A equal B. What is second one? F inverse. So F inverse maps from B to A is onto. So what is the definition of onto? F inverse of the element from capital B is small b is equal to small a. What is A? For all A belongs to capital A. What is B? There exists B belongs to capital B. So these are the definitions. Now we have to prove. What is the left hand side? F circle F inverse. So F circle F inverse of what I have to take? F circle F inverse of what means? What is the domain of common domain? Common domain both having B, B. So element in set B is small b. So now we have to simplify this. Removing circle, we get bracket and remaining as it is F inverse of B. F circle bracket F inverse B, B. Then next to F of, what is F inverse of B? F inverse of B means what? See here. What is F inverse of B value? A. So instead of F inverse B, we can write A. Next to F of A is there. What is F of A? C. F of A means what? B. Okay, na? The next step is equal IB means what? C in the IB. B. So what is B? So just now I told you about identity function. IB means what? IB of small b equal to small b I told. Okay, na? So that's why instead of B we can write IB of small b. Now check left hand side and right hand side. F circle F inverse and IB having at B same values. Therefore, what we can say? F circle F inverse and IB have same range. Okay, now this is case 2. So from case 1 we have proved that domains are equal. From case 2 we have proved that ranges are equal. Therefore, final conclusion from case 1 and case 2, what we can say? F circle F inverse equal IB. Hence proved. First one. Okay, how it has been done? So look like that. Simplify this. Okay, na? How it is possible? What is the first function? F. What is the next one? F inverse. What is the next one? F inverse circle F. So maps from. F maps from A to where? Given in the question A to B. So F maps from A to B is bijection. Next, F inverse becomes what? B to A is bijection. Okay, now if you know this, if you understood very clearly, you can do this. Okay, now we just pause the video, you try to simplify and check after. Next, F inverse circle F. So here first one is F. This is the first one. Next, second one is this. If anything is there, that is the third, that is the fourth, so and so. So this is the first. What is F? F is A to B. So start at A, and it goes to B, and immediately F inverse started B and reached A. So finally A to B, B to A means A to A. Okay, na? Is bijection. What is the right hand side? Second one, IA. IA means what? Match from A to A is an identity function. Is an identity function. FUNCION function. Okay. Now both having same domain. Therefore, F inverse circle F and IA have same domain. Or we can write it clearly. Both have common domain. Okay, na? So now case 2. In case 1, we proved domains are equal. In case 2, we are going to prove ranges are equal. Same. What is the first function? A to B is bijection. F maps from A to B is bijection means I am taking in that onto. Okay, now in the previous class I told you about bijection. Bijection means it is both 1 and onto. Here we required about onto definition. That's why I am specifying onto. Okay, now I am just leaving 1. Just taking onto. Okay, onto definition. F of small a is equal, what is capital B means small b. What is B? For all B belongs to capital B, comma. What is A? There exists small a belongs to capital A. So this is onto of F. Next, similarly, what is the second one? F inverse. F inverse match from A to A, B to A is onto. So onto definition is what? F inverse function is there. B means small b is equal to A means small a. What is small a? A is element in capital A. So that's why I am writing A belongs to A. There exists. What is B? B belongs to capital B. You know? First write on this, then write below this. So we got two definitions. Okay, na? F of A equal to B, F inverse of B equal to A. So now take the left hand side. What is left hand side? F inverse circle F. So F inverse circle F. Of what we have to take? What is the common domain? Both A have same domain, that is capital A. Here also have the same domain, that is capital B. Okay, that is your wish. You can write or not. What is common domain? Capital A. So what is element in capital A? Small a. Simplify this. F inverse as it is. Bracket F A. Now tell me, what is F of A? F of A means what? B. So instead of F of A, I am writing B. Next, what is F inverse of B? Small a. Now what is small a? And from identity function. Since IA is identity function, therefore IA of small a equal to A. That's why instead of A, we can write IA of small a. IA of small a. So now compare both left hand side and right hand side. F inverse circle F of some A is equal to IA of A. So both values at A, these values also at A are equal. Means their ranges are equal. So therefore both F inverse circle F and IA have same range. Okay, na? Therefore from case 1 proved domains are equal. From case 2 we proved ranges are equal. Therefore from case 1 and case 2, now what we can say? F inverse circle F equal to IA. This is the proof of the third question. Okay, na? One of the important questions. This is third one. You know what I am saying? You first prepare first question. Okay, now after getting first, then go to second. After getting second, then go to third. After getting third, go to fourth. This is the best way to prepare. If you prepare all 80 times, you will get confusion. Okay, to avoid that confusion, follow what I am saying. Okay, so let us take next fourth question. Okay, you can highlight the definitions here. Okay. So taking fourth question. Okay, fourth question, fourth theorem. If F maps from A to B and comma IA and IB are identity functions on capital A and capital B respectively, then prove that F circle IA is equal F equal IB circle F. You know, F A to B and IA and IB are identity functions on A and B respectively. Then prove that F circle IA equal F is equal IB circle F. You know, can you observe the difference in this function F? In the previous 1, 2, 3 questions, F A to B is a bijection. But here, is it bijection? Nowhere it is mentioned about bijection. So it is just simple a function. F is a function. That's all. Okay, no? You just remember. Proving. Proof. Here also I am dividing into two categories. One is F circle IA equal to F. I am taking. Second one is IB circle F equal to F. IB circle F equal to F. Okay, na? First one, second one. I am dividing into two categories, two questions. Okay. Now tell me, what is F? What is second one? IA. What is third one? F circle IA. That's it. What is F? A to B. What is IA? IA means what? A to A. What is F circle IA? See, what is first one? IA. IA means what? A to A. Next remember F. So A to A and go to F, A to B. So completely A to A, B. A nunchi B ki reach ayindi. Okay na? Complete the statements. F A to B is what? Is a function, not bijection, because of it is not mentioned about bijection. It's just a function. IA maps from A to A is what? IA means is an identity function. Identity function. F maps from IA, F circle IA maps from A to B is a function. Okay. What is the second? F. No need to write F. Already it is there. So F circle IA left hand side, domain A. Next to right hand side F. F domain A. So therefore F circle IA and F have same domain. What is that same domain? That is A. That is A. Now proving. So domains are equal. Case 1 is completed. Next case 2. Case 1. Case 2. Okay. Simplifying. F maps from A to B is a function. It is a function. So we won't get F of A equal to B. We can't say. Even if it is a bijection, then it is on to. Then only we can write F of A equal to B. So here don't write F of A equal to B. You just write up and leave. What is about IA? IA maps from A to A is an identity function. Identity function. So identity function means IA of small a equal to A. What is A? For all A belongs to capital. That's it. IA of small a equal to small a. Take the question. What is left hand side? F circle IA of what is the domain? Of what we have to take? What is the common domain? Capital A means element in capital A, small. So simplify this. F of remove circle, we get IA of A. IA of A. So F of IA of A means what? IA of A means what? Small a. Small. That's it. Over. So F circle, left hand side as it is I am writing. Left hand side as it is I am writing. I am simplifying this to on the right hand side. So in both compare, F circle IA at A is equal to F of F at A. So at A, at domain, common domain A, the ranges are equal. So therefore F circle IA and F have same range. This finish. So from case 1 domains are equal, from case 2 ranges are equal. Therefore from case 1 and 2, what we can say? F circle IA equal to F. Similarly, we have to prove second question. What is the second question? IB circle F equal F. Okay, na? Second one, IB circle F equal F. Case 1. Now tell me first one. F, this is first one F. F maps from A to B is a function. What is second one? IB. Okay, no? IB maps from A to where? B to B is an identity function. What is the next? F I wrote, IB I wrote. Next, complete IB circle F. IB circle F maps from. What is second? First one F. What is F? A to B. A to, don't write B, and go to IB. B to B. So A నుంచి B కి వెళ్ళి మళ్ళీ B నుంచి B కే వెళ్ళింది. సో కంప్లీట్ గా A నుంచి B వరకు reach. So IB circle F maps from A to B is a function. Okay na? Complete. We got it, IB circle F and F. So both having same domain. That is also A here also. Okay, no problem. Therefore, IB circle F and F have same domain. That is capital A. So domains are equal. Next, going to prove about ranges. Now, if you understood one thing, you can understand everything. First, we try to understand first. What is the first one? First theorem is important to get understand. After first theorem, learn second theorem. After second, third. Depend on one by one. Simplify. What is case 2? Going to prove F maps from A to B is a function. So don't write here F of A equal to B. Don't write because of it just a function. So what we have to write? Don't write. What is the second one? IB. IB maps from B to B is an identity function. So here see, IA maps from A to A identity function means IA of small a is equal to small a. Similarly, IB identity function means IB. Okay, na? Function IB of what is the domain? B means small b. Next implied means is equal to B means small b. That's it. This is the definition of identity function. Okay. What about B? For all B belongs to capital B. Okay, definition complete. So now take LHS. What is LHS? IB circle F. Okay, na? IB circle F of what we have to take? IB circle F of what? What means domain? What is domain? Common domain? A. So small a. Element small a set to capital A. Now remove circle in the right side. IB of F of A. See, here don't write instead of F of A means B because of here F is not a bijection. So that's why here I have written in I have not written anything instead of F of A. So what we have to write? Instead of F of A, don't write. Think about IB of something means something because of I is an identity function. Then here one thing, here identity function means I of anything is equal to anything. Whatever there, that is only come. So I of whatever it is, I of A equal to A, I of B equal to B, I of C equal to C, I of 1 equal to 1, I of 2 equal to 2, that is called identity function. So similarly, IB of something, IB of F of A equal to F of, that is called identity function. Identity function definition means that whatever I of something is there, something else is there. That's finished in one step. Okay. So IB circle F at A is equal to F at A. So therefore we can say that IB circle F and F have same range. So in case 1 we proved domains are equal. Case 2 we proved ranges are equal. Therefore from case 1 and 2, case 2, what we can say? IB circle F equal to F. Okay, now completed. But small information, small line One statement only is there. In the left hand side, f circle IA equal to f simplified, IB circle f equal to f is simplified. From first question simplified, second question simplified. From first and second both combined. Therefore, from first question and second question, we can say that f circle IA equal f equal IB circle f. Okay, this is the fourth theorem. Okay. Next, one more theorem is there, fifth theorem. Okay, so these 5 theorems are there. Okay, this is the fifth one also. Fifth question: f maps from A to B is a function. Then show that f is a bijection if and only if there exists a function g maps from B to A such that f circle G equal to IB and G circle F equal to IA, and in this case G equal to F inverse. Okay, na? Among these 5 theorems, first 4 are very most important. Okay, na? Some only few times it has been asked. It asked only few times, so it is a little bit difficult compared with the remaining 4 questions. Okay, na? It has divided into 2 questions. Here, if and only if condition is given. If and only if means from left to right and right to left. Both questions we have to simplify. We have to prove. What is the both from left to right they are calling as necessary condition. Necessary condition. Next, necessary and sufficient condition. Okay, na? If and only if means IFF if or if and only if. Both are same. Represent same meaning. Okay, I am simplifying question. What is that? F is a bijection. Then there exists a function G maps from B to A such that F circle G equal to IB and G circle F equal to IA. In case G equal to F inverse. Okay, I am dividing. Okay, na? If F is bijection, there exists G maps from B to A. So G maps from B to A, and in this case G equal to F inverse. Then we have to prove F circle G equal to IB and G circle F equal to IB. So this we have to prove by using these 3 conditions. First condition is bijection. Second condition G maps from B to A. Third condition G equal to F inverse. By using these 3 conditions we have to prove this. Very simple. Okay, na? Given that F maps from A to B is bijection and G equal to F inverse. Okay, na? F maps from A to B bijection, G equal to F inverse. Okay, if F maps from A to B is bijection, then we know that just now we have solved the third question or fourth question. That is, what is that? F circle F inverse is equal to IB and F inverse circle F equal to IA. Just now we have solved this question when F is bijection and IA and IB are identity function. Okay, na? Or just how to remember this? See the question. F circle G. G means what? F inverse. G circle F. G means what? F inverse. Okay, to remember. F circle F inverse means what? See, given that F inverse means what? G. So instead of F inverse, I am writing G. So is equal IB. That's all. One thing is over. Next, F inverse means what? G. Circle F equal to I. Over. Henceforth, necessary condition is completed. Okay, now what we have to prove? F circle G equal to IB and G circle F equal to IB. Yes, prove it. Next, sufficient condition. What is sufficient condition? Given that sufficient condition, if a function, if F circle G equal to IB and G circle F equal to IA, okay, na? Then there exists a function G maps from B to A, then prove that F is F maps from A to B bijection and G called F inverse. So this is the given kind statements. This we have to prove. Okay now. Write reverse. If F bijection G called F inverse, then prove this. If this is given, then prove that. So sufficient. How to prove? First of all, here two questions are there. One is F A to B bijection. Second one is G equal to F inverse. So two questions are there. So first of all, I am proving first question F A to B bijection. First I proved this question. Next I proved this question. How to prove bijection? To prove it is a bijection, we have to prove that it is 1 1 and onto. So only two statements are there. We have to write 1 1 and we have to write onto. But how can we write 1 1? A small definition is there. See, what is given here? Given that first time IA I am taking. Given that G circle of ma is equal to IA. That is what is that? IA, identity function. Identity function always one bijection and 1 1 and onto. Okay. So is 1 1. So that implies, that's why F maps from A to B is 1 1. ఒక కండిషన్ అండి, ఇది మనం గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలి. G circle F equal to I అనేది 1 1 కాబట్టి ఎందుకు 1 1 అవుతుంది అనేది మనకి ఇక్కడ రీజన్స్ వేరే ఉంటాయి. G circle F equal to I is 1 1. That's why F becomes 1 1 అవుతుంది. Next F circle G is equal to IB is the second one. Is onto. If it is onto, therefore F is A to B is onto. So therefore F A to B 1 1, F A to B. Therefore F maps from A to B is bijection. Okay, first one is proved. What is the second one? G equal to F inverse. We have to prove. Okay, to prove. So to prove G equal to F inverse, the final one. Very simple. First what is first? F. Next F inverse. Next G. F maps from where to where? A to B is bijection. F inverse where to where? B to A is bijection. What is G? G is given that B to A function. Yes, B to A is function. So check the domains of G and F inverse. Domain of G, B. Domain of F inverse, B. So G and F inverse have same domain. What is that? B. That is B. Take a function F inverse. I am taking, sorry, case 1 this is for proving G equal to F inverse. Case 2. What is F? A to B is onto, because of it is bijection. That's why I am writing onto. So that implies F of A equal to B for all B belongs to capital B. Next, what is F inverse? B to A is onto. So that implies if it is onto, definition F inverse of small b is equal to small a. For all A belongs to capital A, there exists B belongs to capital B. There exists small a belongs to capital. And onto definition. F of A equal to B, F inverse of A equal to A. So take F inverse function. 1 2 lines only we get. F inverse of what? What is the common domain? Capital B. So element in capital B is small. So F inverse of B equal to what? A. A means what? Identity function IA of A. IA of A means, IA means what? See, IA means what? IA means G circular. So instead of IA, I am writing G circular of A. Next is equal G of F of A. So G of F of A means what? F of A means what? B. So what did we get? F inverse of B equal G of B. Therefore, F inverse and G have same range. Therefore, from case 1 domains are equal, from case 2 ranges are equal. Therefore, from case 1 and 2 G equal F inverse. That's it. Hence proved. So these are the first 5 theorems. In this, first 4 are very most important. In that, first 2 are very most important. Okay na? So learn their practice these 5 theorems. Okay na? However, whatever, fifth question is little bit difficult. Means small difficult compared with first, second, third, fourth. First, second, third, fourth are very easy. So you must prepare one by one, not all at a time. If you know first question perfectly, then only go to second question. Similarly, after getting second one, go to third question. Okay na? After preparing a question or first question, you just take a paper and write down the proof of first theorem. After check it, if it is clear, then go to second theorem. Okay na? So time is not important. Learning perfection is important in this. Perfectly if you learn, these are very easy. And friends, these are the long questions from the first chapter functions, and more 2 or 3 questions are there. However, the 7 questions in this 7 or 8, first 4 only most important. And please subscribe my channel and also share with your friends. And thank you very much. For second chapter and third chapter and very short questions are also there in this topic. In another video, in other class, I will tell you very short questions also. Thank you very much.